Hello guys, welcome back to the Blockchain Talk. Today we're going to talk about Ledger Nano S and how to store your altcoins, bitcoins and all ERC20 compatible tokens on a safe way. So basically what you need is this small device, Ledger Nano S. So what it is, actually it's just a small, like a USB stick, and it makes 100% secure all of your tokens that you put here on this device. Before I show you how to actually store the tokens or coins on this device, I'm gonna just talk a little bit about device itself and why it's good and where you can get this kind of a thing. Ledger Nano S is a hardware wallet, and as you can see on their website, you can get it for 69, actually 70 euro. And so what you get in the box is basically this device, cables, some papers to actually store your recovery phrase, and some instruction manuals, and other small accessories to actually handle better your device. So these are all applications that can actually be installed on this device, and basically each application support certain coins. So basically we can see here that is supported Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Zcash, Dash, Ripple. So all the major cryptocurrencies are actually supported, plus all ERC20 tokens. So any ERC20 token, it's not on the list here, but it's supported. So everything what is based on Ethereum. So if you don't have this kind of a device, you can grab the link down below the video, and you can order this kind of device. It will make safe your coins. And if you want to know how actually, when you get it, how to install this device and how to use it, you can actually read here. It's really simple. You basically need to connect this device with a cable to your PC. And basically, as soon as you start it, it will actually write you here that this is a new device and you need to set up the PIN code. So you write your PIN code inside, and then it will ask you to actually write down recovery phrase. So recovery phrase, you need to have this kind of recovery phrase paper that you get in this Nano Ledger box. So you just circle through this thing with basically, you have here few buttons. You have button left, button right, and they are used for navigation to the application, so through the list. And when you want to accept something, you just press two buttons at once, and you basically said, okay, go inside. So this is how you use. You just need to read this small screen here and navigate through the buttons. When you start setting this thing, it will basically start like writing you a different phrase. I don't know, cat, dog, monkey, whatever it writes. You just, every single phrase, you just need to take a look and then write it down on this piece of paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, and go down on 24. So each time when you write 1, you press 2 keys. It means okay. Next one, write it down. Next one, write it down. Next one. So basically, this way you set up all 24 phrases. And after you did it, it will ask you to repeat. Actually, it will tell you like, okay, tell me the phrase on number 5 or similar. So basically, then you need to tell it the phrase to see if the first 2 or 3 phrases are correct, and then you can actually proceed forward, and you are inside of the Ledger Nano S itself. And now you can start using it. Basically, to use it, you need to download a Ledger Nano Manager. So you go to their website. You have different applications here. You have Ledger Wallet for the Bitcoin and altcoins, Ledger Wallet for Ethereum, Ledger Wallet for Ripple, and many other wallet apps. So you can manage them through this Ledger Manager. So you just need to download for your operating system. After you do it, basically you get this application. What you need to do is just connect your device, and then you need to add your PIN. After you actually add your PIN successfully, this application will automatically read your Nano Ledger S, and it will show you all the possible applications that they have. So at the moment I want to show you how to actually install one of these applications. In this moment I'm going to install Ripple. So installing application. So this application will be now installed to this device. I'm gonna basically try to send some Ripple from Binance, from my favorite exchange, to this device to store it safely and basically hodl for the better days when the price goes up. When you press install, basically it will ask you to approve it. To approve it, you need to press button here. Yes. So the problem with this device also can be that some of devices doesn't have enough space. They have limited number of the spaces, so you can have a limited number of the applications inside. So basically what you need to do is delete the ones that you don't use. To delete application, you basically go through that and you select one that you want to delete. And I want to delete Bitcoin Gold. You confirm removing and it's removed. So now when I have a space for one more application, I want to install Ripple application here. So we now can see here we have a Ripple inside. Since I actually want to load some Ripple to this device, I need to install also Ledger Wallet Ripple. After I install Ripple application, I can actually load application on my computer, and then I need to actually choose a Ripple on Ledger Nano S. This device basically doesn't like when you load application and then while you are still connected. So what you need to do is first load application and then connect device. So now when we actually enter to our application, we can see here we have a 0 Ripple on this device at the moment. Next thing what we want to do is actually load here some Ripple. This is our address, Ripple address that is actually public key on this Ledger Nano S. We go to Binance and we go to withdrawal. We put the address. So now when my transaction is completed, I can also check it here on the Ripple Explorer, and this is how it looks like. Basically my transaction is completed and I can take a look how it looks basically inside of the Ledger Nano S. I have actually now this amount that I transfer on my Nano Ledger S. This is a secure way to store your coins, altcoins, ERC tokens. So basically here no one has your private keys and nobody can actually access this device unless they actually get this device and your PIN or your private phrases that you actually wrote down on the paper. So now when we know how to actually transfer altcoin, or the same way you can transfer Bitcoin or any other altcoin, let's take a look how actually you can transfer ERC20 token. I have some ERC20 token on Binance. So that's Power Ledger. It's based on Ethereum and it's ERC20 token. And I'm gonna send this into my Ledger Nano S. How to do it? For ERC20 tokens, so the tokens based on Ethereum, you don't have a special application like you have for altcoins or a Bitcoin, but you need to use My Ether wallet to actually navigate through your Ledger Nano S. So how to do it? Next thing what you need to do before actually click on connect to Ledger wallet, you need to select Ethereum application on your Ledger Nano S. Next thing, you need to go to settings and then browser support. And you need to click yes. Now when you support browser with your Nano Ledger S, you can connect basically to your Nano Ledger. One thing to get in mind is that this device works only with the Chrome. So you need to use a Chrome browser. I used before Brave browser and there is not working. So you need to use Chrome browser. And after you click the Connect Ledger Nano, you get all your addresses that are inside of this device. So these are your Ethereum addresses. and I'm gonna use the first address, and that's it. So we are now in my address. I can see my tokens that I already have on this device, and this is an address where I need to send tokens from Binance. So I want to send Power Ledger to Ledger Nano S. So withdrawal, you put the address, you transfer all, and submit. So it's always lots of security measures to actually send something. You need to put two-factor authentication, you need to confirm email for transferring from your Binance to any other address. So basically it takes time, and that's actually really good because then you are more secure. Even this Binance is secure, as I see with all these measures like two-factor authentication, your email confirmations. You never know when this actually exchange can disappear. Any exchange can disappear, so it's better to keep basically all of your tokens on your Ledger Nano S, where you always have them. So yeah, in this moment I see the processing, so let's wait until it actually goes through, and then we continue with this. When actually our withdrawal is completed, and we send Power Ledger to our Ledger Nano S, we can also check that on our EtherScan the transaction was successful. So let's take a look then into my Ether wallet. So we basically know that we send now tokens, but how to see the tokens here? You have something like a add custom token. Let's refresh here. So you can see that there is no my token at the moment. I need to add it. So how to add it? You need to go to EtherScan, you need to find a Power Ledger, and when you find the Power Ledger, you have this contract address. You copy that contract address, and you go here, and you add a custom token. After you add address, you need to add a token symbol, and you can find it also here somewhere. So it's this one, and then you need number of decimals, and that's actually 6. Now when you have all information about this token, you can basically store it. Okay, it's already added as default token, so sometimes they are added as default tokens. So we can go here and search for that token, and you click load, and actually that's your balance. So basically now I think if I go up, yeah, and I click the show all tokens, now it will be shown here. So I successfully transfer from Binance to my Ledger Nano S, and from Ledger Nano S I can, through the my Ether wallet, actually see all my ERC20 tokens that are here. And this was a Ledger Nano, this was a Power Ledger that actually we transferred 150 of them. In case after you have your tokens here and you want to send them back to to some exchange, for example Binance, to sell it, because now it's a price that actually you are satisfied and you want to sell it, or you want to just pay to some service with these tokens, you can basically go to send Ether tokens. You can go to Ledger Nano wallet, connect, and you choose your address, unlock your wallet, and basically you will still see your tokens here. And to pay, you basically need to go to find the address where you want to pay. For example, let's say I want to return on a Binance back some of this Power Ledger. So I will click on deposit, I will get the address, and then I would paste address here. I would set amount, and I would choose here which ERC20 token I want to send. If it's Power Ledger, I would set the gas limit, and then I would say generate transaction. So the one thing that you would actually tell me here is make sure that your contract data is on. So you need to go to settings on your Nano Ledger, and then you need to find contracts data and need to say yes. When you do that, you can basically then generate transaction. It will ask you if this is okay, you say yes, and it will give you here the signature. So if it will sign your private keys that are inside of this ledger, Nano Ledger S, it will sign it here. So it is not stored nowhere, it's just a front end. It's not stored in any database. If you take a look inside of the network, so if I click generate a new one, I need to confirm here transaction, and I generate a new key. Did you see that in the moment when I say okay, it's allowed, you can transfer my private keys here, we didn't transfer nothing to the server. So basically our private key was never exposed to any server, it was not stored nowhere, and it still stays here, and you just signed this transaction, and you can actually now send it through this API to the blockchain, propagate it there, miners will mine it, and then your transaction will be actually confirmed. So this is a safe way how to actually send also your tokens. So that was all how to transfer ERC20 tokens to Ledger Nano S. You can do with any of them, so you can go and do with capacity or with any other token, you can just transfer it here. Also you can transfer Bitcoin, they have their own application for that, as you seen the Ripple before. So that's actually how you use Ledger Nano S to store your altcoins, tokens and Bitcoins on a safe way. So thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, please hit the notification bell to get new videos when I publish them, and hit subscribe button and stay tuned for the next video. Ciao!